Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan.
This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, the shortstop. Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 110.
A one count to the Nationals leadoff.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. In there, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
This one's flared out toward left. Base hit, and the Nats are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 delivery. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
After one below the knees, but it's one.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here. Second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring them.
And 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
No balls and a strike to count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Eaton on second. Kendrick at first. One gone. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames.
As he sends it on the ground to first.
Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Brandon.
Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Fouled off. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So here's Jeff McNeil. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Striding in, Pete Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
That's inside. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Nimmo at second with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki.
Leading off for the Nationals, the catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. In previous duels with DeGrom, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped straight up. DeGrom will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Past battles with Scherzer, pretty average results, 4 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Here's the 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Thames is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up.
Max Scherzer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now is Adam Eaton. Fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitches a cold strike to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
To the plate now, Howie Kendrick, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Eaton leads off first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Oh, and he botches it. Eaton is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Nope.
2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Nationals on top, 3-1. Stepping in, Jacob deGrom, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball well outside.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Three and 0 now. Brandon Nimmo waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. Hit softly down the line at first.
Now batting, number 6.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes. McNeil, a 27-year-old. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now for Washington, Asdrubal Cabrera 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field after it is eaten. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk complete flip side, firing up an offense. He's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Scherzer comes set, 1-0 on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway. Ready for another shot now. Trey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
One gone for the Nationals in the fifth. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hang on. Jack time.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Howie Kendrick, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're up 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. At center, his second home run of the game, and the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. Three runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 3.
Jeff McNeil would be next. The 3-0 pitch.
Hey! Full count, 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Now batting, number 6.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, we're tied now at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip.
Soto.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Now ball 1 strike.
Two and one. From the stretch. Popped up. Alonso is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking a hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Alonso stands at first with 1 out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A 1-1.
You can definitely he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
That for ball number 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Rosario.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Scherzer comes set. Here it comes.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's set the payoff pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Mets leave 1. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Brad Brock is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Seventh inning ready to roll. Into the box. Ryan Zimmerman 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Starlin Castro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Starlin Castro.
In there, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's gone 2 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Austin Voth gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50, Austin.
Michael Conforto will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Robinson Cano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24.
And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Oh-1 count, the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The set and the 1-1. 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Payoff pitch on its way. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets strand 1. Still tied 3-3. Dylan Betances is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Stepping up now, Adam Eaton. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
One and 2 now to Adam Eaton. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air to center. On the run is Nimmo, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. Jake Marisnick is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
For the Mets, now playing center field, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Previous history against Dylan Betances, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike one. Ground ball foul down the left side. Soto, base runner at first with one out. Thames, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-3. Will Harris is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Will Harris.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. And there's ball 1. 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Striding into the box, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch. Ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit hard to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Skied into straightaway right. Thames is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Mets 3. Edwin Diaz is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Diaz.
In now as Drupal Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's a .333 hitter. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2-0. Ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Wilmer Defoe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Washington, number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
He pulls this one into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Now both runners are breaking. That evens it up 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. High in the air out to center field. Marisnik is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 0 for 4. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Two and 0 to the National center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready now, Howie Kendrick, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Seth Lugo takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Grounded to the right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Eaton over at second. Kendrick on at first with 2 down. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Eric Thames. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting, the catcher.
Jerry Familia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
For the New York Mets, number 27, Jerry Familia.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2 out, nobody on. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera.
Ball 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here now the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 10 and the Mets 3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Hudson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 10.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, career line against Daniel Hudson. He's a .333 hitter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. In there, and it's even at 1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Up next to the net, the third baseman, J.D.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Eduardo Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Turner has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
10-4 the final in this game. Washington put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Austin Voth claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.